I love making these videos. What's up folks, Justin Phillip here from Dog Times Productions, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some real-world footage comparisons of the brand new Rode Wireless Go lavalier microphone system versus the old trusty throwback, the Sennheiser G2. Alright, so if you guys are new here to this channel, I am a low-budget indie filmmaker. I've been working full-time in the film industry since 2010, and I just share my experiences and tips and tricks and things I learn along the way with all of my fellow all-budget indie filmmakers. I was about to say low-budget, but then I'm like, hey, what if high-budget guys watch this? And if so, hit a bro up. Do want to show you guys what I've been using as a new preamp for my GH5. And also, you could use it with your Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. This is the Beachtech DXA Micro Pro. Now, I'm not going to do like an in-depth review of this thing. This thing has been out for years. But I will say I was doing a lot of heavy-duty research looking for a good solid preamp for my GH5. And I already know what you're going to say. What about the thing that Panasonic makes? You know, it's the Panasonic one that fits on the hot shoe. It's made for the GH5, no wires needed. But here's some things about that. One, it's pretty expensive, and it has 2 XLR inputs, which is cool, but it has 0 3.5 millimeter inputs, which is not so cool. It also did not have a hard headphone volume knob. Now, those things are very important to me, but I needed better preamps. I'm a one-man band. That is the necessity for needing this hard volume knob. As a one-man band, you know, I got a 15-pound rig set up in my hand, and then I have to talk to the talent, and it's so hard to talk or give direction when you have headphones in and you hear yourself echoing and over, and there's a delay on yourself when you're just trying to convey some things to the talent. And just being able to have this headphone volume just to drop myself out, it just is so nice, because otherwise if you have cans on, you drop those down. Now, how do you put it back on? You're a one-man band and you got this camera in your hand out on the street. Where am I gonna set this down? I gotta put my cans back on. Or if you got earbuds, you drop them out, and then now there's just one bud dangling around. So the headphone knob was a necessity for me. So this thing's only 150 bucks, and I will leave a link to it down in my kit bag, which is always in the description down below. So let's get into what this video is all about, the Rode Wireless Go lavalier microphone system. First of all, I'm just gonna talk about the pros of this thing. I'm not really gonna do like a normal YouTube video review of this. There's already tons of those out. You can go look at all the pretty B-roll you want. It's out there. If you are looking for the best review on this, Curtis Judd, he is the man for audio reviews. Let me talk about the things that I like about this little guy. One, it's super easy to connect. I only had to link it one time, and that was when I got it brand new out of the box. Hit the little link button. They've been linked ever since. I get there, I just turn them on, and they're already linked and good to go. That's pretty cool. And I do like that the receiver also has a little belt clip that is actually conveniently sized to go on your cold shoe or your hot shoe. Pretty cool. If this is the only microphone you're using, it's super, super lightweight. Now let's talk about the thing that I don't like. And this is a big deal breaker for me. These things need to constantly be in line with the receiver. So your receiver is on your camera, and you have the transmitter on your talent. As soon as that talent walks way over here or turns around, in my experience, the signal drops immediately. It's gone. And here's an example of that.
Love sparkles, love it, love it. All right, let's go downstairs to the kitchen. Oh, I can't save the best for last. Yes.
So there you see the woman in white. As soon as she walked off frame, it just fizzed out immediately. That's a deal breaker for me. That's a big no-no. So that's a bummer. Now, for situations like this, YouTube stuff, I'm sure it's fine. That's great. Or sit-down interviews where you're constantly in line, that's great. But for that, whoa. For a one-man band, documentary style, running around, no bueno. So that's a bummer for me. But now let me show you an example of this sit-down interview. This was a podcast that I was just filming for video reference Full disclosure, I had both the Sennheiser G2 and the Rode Wireless Go on each of the Talent, and that wireless signal was being sent out to this bad boy. This is the Tascam DR60D Mark II. Pretty badass little field recorder. It's because, like I said, it was a podcast, and this thing, you know, can record high-res audio files for wave files for, you know, things like a podcast. And then I was sending this out directly to the GH5. So the preamps on it, you know, just full disclosure, it was getting some levels from a pretty decent semi-professional preamp. This thing's cool if you ever want to check this out. It's in my kit bag down below as well. So here you go. I'm going to show you guys this clip, this little sit-down interview. One of the Talent was wearing the Sennheiser G2, and the other one was wearing the Rode Wireless Go. Now, real quick note. You can just give this receiver to someone, and they can clip it on themselves, right? Let's say I'm doing a YouTube video and I don't have another actual lavalier microphone. This thing has a built-in mic. I can just clip it here on me, you know, like right here, let's say, somewhere. You can't really see it, but there it is. It's on my coat, okay? And then you can just go. However, that would be essentially the same thing as like taking one of these H1 Zooms and just like strapping it to someone's chest. You know, it's good microphones, but not so ideal. A lot of wind, a lot of rustling. So I would recommend just picking up a little cool little lavalier microphone. I use the JK Pros. They are pretty badass little lavalier mics. They make ones that just have normal plugins, and then they also make ones that have more professional screw-in plugins for like the Sennheisers. Check them out. They're like 30 bucks a pop. They both had JK Pro lavalier microphones plugged into them, just for that. Oh boy, there I dropped it. I dropped it. So we'll see how well it works. That was the drop test. We're still good. It still works. Okay. I dropped it. So they're durable. Okay, so here's the sample footage. You guys try to figure out which Talent is wearing the Sennheiser G2 and which is wearing the Rode Wireless Go.
It's really fun to see an agent that has never considered doing a triathlon help train them and bring them through the process of completing a triathlon on their own.
So it sounds like you guys work hard but play hard. You guys are well known for putting together a lot of social events to bring agents together. So not only you work hard, but you play hard. You have a lot of social events that's something it would be worth mentioning. Pirate party.
We have a Halloween party. We do a lot of fun things to bring fun back in work.
All right, guys, what do you think? The verdict is the woman was wearing the Sennheiser G2 and the man was wearing the Rode Wireless Go. I am by no means a professional audio guy. I just have the equipment and try my best to learn how to use it, right? But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts and feedback is on each of those mics. Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about the Rode Wireless Go versus the Sennheiser G2. And I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. All right, as always, thank you for watching. Big, gigantic thank you to all of my loyal subscribers. Really, guys, you guys rock. And I meant what I said. I do love making these videos. So yeah, for now, that's a wrap. I love Colombian coffee. Colombian coffee will just jazz you up, man. It'll be like, I'm ready to do whatever, man. Let's go do it. Let's rule the world. I'm gonna be president. Yeah, you heard that right. Guess who's running for the next presidential election? Get your ballots out. So yeah, you're definitely gonna want to subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button, because someone's going to Washington.